Okay, Simon and Nigel, what were you aiming to achieve when you decided to make this documentary?
Well, our main focus was exploring both sides of the story.
Yeah, for this certain case, we had to take a very,
It was an unusual position to be in, definitely.
very open-minded approach.
Mm.
And before this documentary, had you worked on anything like it before?
Well, me and Nigel we've dealt with a lot of cases throughout the years.
We've been through a lot of cases. We've seen a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean,
nothing's come close to this.
not yet. I mean,
No.
So how did it all begin?
It all started with a mysterious email. May 3rd, 2017. Me and Simon were at home enjoying rhubarb custard and raspberry crumble. The email was from a boy, concerned about his friend. We get a lot of requests, and this one wasn't very interesting, until the last line of the email. For your own safety, I can't tell you the whole story yet. Meet me in person and you'll learn the truth. With those final words, me and Simon decided to investigate. Simon met with him 3 days later. The following video is an interview with Michael Cooper.
Unfortunately, Nigel was unable to participate in this interview due to his pet raccoon going into labour.
Hi Michael, I'm Simon. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, Simon.
Alright, so today we're just going to be asking a few questions about Carrick, trying to find out everything that we can.
Mhm.
How long have you known Carrick?
It's been about 8 years, give or take.
It's a long time. What was he like when you first met him?
Carrick was innocent, cheeky, playful. He just loved giving people hugs. That was his favourite thing to do.
Sounds like a great guy. You got any memories of Carrick at all?
Yeah, I do actually.
Great.
There's one that really stands out. We were on a school trip, right? At a farm. And me and Carrick are standing opposite this cow, feeding its calf. And I turn to Carrick and he's got this really crazy look in his eye. Never seen anything like it. Before I know it, he just starts sprinting towards the cow. And then he knocks the calf into the dirt, turns around, and starts suckling from the cow's udder.
Wow.
I know, I didn't know what to think.
That is crazy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Carrick was breastfeeding till he was like 16, so...
Interesting. And what is Carrick like now?
We managed to get in contact with another of Carrick's friends, Theo Breheny, and here is his interview.
Unfortunately, Simon wasn't able to participate in this interview due to an emergency operation on his biceps.
Okay, Theo, my name's Nigel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Nigel.
Right, I mean, I just want to take the time to thank you, Theo, for doing this with us. We understand your concerns about the documentary, but we can promise you that it will portray Carrick in whatever light you feel right. Okay, with that out of the way, can you tell us about your first encounter with Carrick?
Still remember it to this day. I was 11. So was he, apparently. That boy. So lovable. So charming. So poisonous. He dropped his books all over the floor on the first day of school. I was the closest, so thought I'd help him out and pick them up for him. Upon returning to his eye level, he offered his hand for a shake. So soft. So wet. His piercing blue eyes never left my mind. They're what I see in the dark when I can't sleep. They're what I see behind the shower curtains. They will wake me up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat.
Oh, okay, Theo. I understand this is a difficult topic to talk about. Are you sure this isn't painful for you at all?
Painful? You don't know pain unless you met him.
Met who, Theo?
Carrick.
Right, so we've been trying to contact Carrick. I mean, documentary is about him. We've been talking to Michael and Theo on and off, but really we need to sit him down and hear it from his mouth. So we sent him this email, and it reads like this. Dear Mr. Bulger, we're currently doing a documentary on the life of yours truly. 2 of your friends, Michael and Theo, came forward to discuss yourself with us. We really appreciate you coming in to do an interview with us. It would add the crucial perspective that we need. Thank you. We hope to be in contact with you very soon. Yours sincerely, Nigel Bristleback and Simon Terrence Ripley. As you can see, very polite sounding email, and just have a look at Carrick's response here. I mean, short, rude. I just don't know what to think of the guy, to be honest. I mean, we're getting all these sources telling us about who Carrick truly is, and he won't even let us delve into himself, you know.
I think he's just trying to protect his back here, Nigel.
I don't know, Simon. It's getting very suspicious. We need to delve deeper.
Yeah, well, let's see what we can find.
The mystery continues. Well, you see, I started questioning things. You know, is Carrick even a real name? Is Carrick half reptilian? Does Carrick even exist? And you know, I get this strange feeling when I'm around Carrick. It's like I'm in a little boat out at sea. And his eyes are just like 2 huge waves waiting to drown me.
Okay, wow. When did you first feel like this?
The following footage is an acted reconstruction of real events. Please watch with caution.
One cold night, I was back home from a night out with the boys, including Carrick, and I heard this strange sound coming from the corner of my room. It was eerie. It was like a munching, munch, munch, munch. And I walked over to my door, and there he was, sitting there, rocking back and forth. And suddenly, he turned on me, and the look on his face was death.
So we decided to take matters into our own hands and do our own search on the mysterious name of Carrick, and well, as you'll see shortly, this is what we found out. Nigel?
I mean, Simon, it was truly disturbing. The images, the implications of this, it just turns the whole documentary on its head. I mean,
Yeah.
we were both shocked. I hope we can find some answers.
Well, Theo, it is funny you say we should meet Carrick, because Simon and I are currently trying to get hold of him. Do you know his current whereabouts?
Not a clue, Mark.
Nigel.
Carrick goes where Carrick knows. Carrick knows where the strong wind blows. The strong wind blows where the trees don't grow. You know?
The strong wind? Theo, is that a riddle? Can you tell us how it's related to the boy?
The boy? Carrick? Carrick's no boy.
Well, what is he, Theo?
You haven't heard the stories, have you? Boy enjoys race cars, ice creams, and roller coasters. Have you ever seen Carrick eating an ice cream?
Well, I can't say I've seen Carrick do anything.
Exactly!
Okay. Please, calm down, Theo.
Sorry, Nigel. You know how I get sometimes.
Yes, of course. It's no problem. Can you tell us about your experiences with Carrick around your house?
I've never had Carrick around my house.
Moving on. How well do you know him?
Enough to know that the stories that I was just about to tell were true.
Yes, sorry. Yes, go ahead.
Really few people have survived such interactions with her. And those that have struggled to tell the tale.
The following footage is an acted reconstruction of real events.
It was just an ordinary day at school, until we decided to sneak out. Me, Carrick and a few other friends ran out of the gates at lunchtime. We finally felt free. Our rebellious laughter floated through the air as we sighed into our hands. Where was Carrick? Where had he gone? He had disappeared. He was nowhere. But we could hear his voice, softly speaking riddles in the distance. It grew louder. My friends and I, we looked frantic. We could see it in each other's eyes. We were terrified. And then his laughter started, not rebellious, it was sickening. It grew louder, fading in and out of our ears like a deranged wasp. Then it just stopped. Silence. We were dazed and we stumbled back into school. One blink. And there he was. That thing stood there, proudly smiling in uniform. What's the matter? It asked us. We never talked to Carrick again after that. What were your first impressions of Michael and Theo?
Yeah, when Michael first came in, you could tell he was a sharp boy. I mean, Nigel, you weren't there, but...
No, I wasn't there.
But, you know, you could just see this glimmer in his eye, really. But of course, slowly but surely, this glimmer eventually disappeared.
Nigel?
Theo just seemed very normal. He's like a very pleasant, polite young man.
And how did you two react to the stories about Carrick?
Honestly, just disbelief. Pure disbelief.
Yeah, we didn't want to believe the stories are true, to be honest.
I didn't want to believe such a boy could exist.
No.
I mean, let alone might.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, by the way, we'd like to thank our two actors, Dylan and Brad, who participated in the reconstructions. Great work, guys.
Yeah.
Terrific work.
Now, towards the end of the interviews, things, take a dark turn. Were you affected at all?
Yeah, it was hard not to be. Michael, I feel like you're holding back. Please just tell us the truth.
Don't you get it yet? Carrick's a monster. He's a demon.
Okay. Let's say he is from your perspective.
No! I'm telling the truth, okay? Look. Of course you don't believe me. This is just a waste of my time.
Wait, Michael, please, come back. Sit down, please. Help us understand. Is there anyone else we can talk to? We're already in contact with Theo.
Theo? Theo lost his mind months ago. It's Carrick. He drives you mad. So no one will believe you, you see. I mean... Theo's gone.
You have to understand, Michael, it's hard to believe from just one person. Is there really no one else?
They're dead! Okay? They're all dead. All of them. All our friends. They're gone. It's just me and Theo left. Me and Theo... We tried to start again. Start fresh. We went travelling, but Theo, He went mad in the first week. Now it's just us two. And when Theo's dead, it will just be me. And he'll come for me. And he will kill me. Look.
Michael.
Look. I have to go. So Theo, prior to your interview, we had an interview with Michael Cooper.
Michael. That boy.
Yeah, you see, he was the original person that contacted us about Carrick. And he made some very interesting statements about Carrick, such as he's a monster, he's a demon, and that Carrick has killed people. Are these
He
statements?
told you?
He did tell me, yeah.
He told you what he did, what Carrick did?
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna get me.
Theo, are these statements true?
Yes. Yes. He's a monster. I don't know when he's gonna get me. You could come through that door right now.
Theo, no,
I'm living in fear.
you're safe, okay? He's not going to get you.
The only thing that can protect me, Nigel, is my friend.
Your friend?
My friend. Do you want to meet him?
Wait, who's your friend? Theo, please calm down. You're safe there.
Nigel. Nigel. Please.
Theo, what's wrong? You're safe.
I know.
Look, Carrick can't hurt you. We just we just need to talk, okay? We just need to talk.
Nigel, why are you crying?
Crying? I don't know. Theo, look, you're starting to
late.
scare me.
It's too late.
You're starting to scare me.
It's too late.
What's too late?
It's too late.
Theo, please. Theo, calm down.
Coming away from the documentary, it's hard to grasp who Carrick really is as a person. Do either of you truly know who he is, or feel as though you've gained some sort of connection
Yeah.
with the boy?
It's a really difficult question to tackle, Philip, to be honest. You know, going into this documentary, obviously, me and Nigel, we've had years of experience. What was it now? 20 years?
20 years.
Yeah. And it's actually our anniversary.
I think it is, yeah.
We had 20 years of making films, documentaries.
After documentary, after documentary, after documentary.
Yeah,
Multiple awards,
a lot of awards.
multiple charities
Yeah.
opened in our name. Hospitals opened by us.
We're philanthropists,
Mm-hmm.
we're filmmakers,
Mhm.
we're artists,
Mm-hmm.
we're like,
Anyway, Simon's point is, we weren't prepared for this.
you know, as business partners,
Mhm.
we've faced a lot of
Issues.
challenges and issues. Yeah, obviously, you know, trying to keep the investors on board, etc., etc.
Very hard.
Yeah, it was a struggle, but I mean, here we are. You know, in answer to your question properly, I mean, it's not really whether we know who Carrick is. It's more
What?
Carrick
Carrick
is.
Some sort of entity,
Yeah.
some sort of monster. We just
Deity.
deity. We can't quite put our finger on it, to be
No.
honest. And it shames us to come away with that as filmmakers,
Mm-hmm.
that we haven't been able to put our finger on it. Honestly, how I feel about Carrick currently, very different to how I was at the beginning of the documentary. I was unbiased,
Yeah.
ready to have a fair argument,
Yeah.
and I was on the fence for the whole period of the documentary. I don't know about you, Simon.
Well, that's where we faced something different. So
We did, yeah.
I mean,
Difference.
I'm a strong believer.
Mm-hmm.
I already am. Of the supernatural, and in this case in particular, it's touched me, honestly. But yeah, I mean, you saw my interview with Michael Cooper. During the end, that heavy breathing, heart palpitations, the whole lot.
I mean, I watched the tape. It was.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah.
I don't know how you were feeling.
Awful. I mean, I do believe that we have some grave news to share. Nigel, if you'd like to go ahead.
So, as I was saying, Simon, I was on the fence with the whole Carrick idea, right? Up until this point, about, was it 2 weeks ago? We heard some very sad news. Theo Breheny, the boy that I interviewed, passed away 13 days after the interview. Horrific. Absolutely horrific. Car crash?
Car crash.
Car crash.
According to the autopsy, I mean, car crash. No one saw the car.
But I mean, car crash? More likely Carrick.
Yeah.
And we tried to get in contact with Michael. Obviously, we'll be devastated at this point. He didn't respond.
No, unfortunately not. But yeah, I think documentary has to, me and Nigel, we need to pack our bags, we need to...
Honestly, we've had enough.
Yeah.
We've had enough of this. It's been hard on us.
It's been hard.
Very hard. So, if you should take anything away from this documentary, it should be beware of Carrick. He is real. He is active. And you never know what form he might take. But we just have to quit.
Yeah, we have to put the hat down.
Will we know who Carrick truly is? We won't.
No.
I mean, probably someone will find out in the end.
Sorry. Quick toilet breaks for you guys.
Anyway,
Yep.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thanks everyone at home for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
I've been Nigel Bristleback.
And I've been Simon Terence Ripley.